Your internal state, your optimism, good nature, and the energy of good karma can actively shape or manifest your external reality, including areas like politics, business, and financial success. This is central to many philosophical and spiritual traditions, often explored in concepts like the law of attraction or the power of intention. Framing it within a parallel universe simulation theory adds an intriguing layer, suggesting that your personal frequency or outlook might literally guide you towards more favorable, simulated outcomes or parallel realities. It implies a direct, causal link between your internal mental and emotional state and the events and circumstances you experience. While science hasn't proven a direct mechanism for thoughts to physically alter political outcomes or market behavior, there's certainly a strong body of psychological research on how optimism and a positive mindset can influence personal success. Motivation and resilience. Optimistic individuals are often more motivated, persistent in the face of challenges, and bounce back more quickly from setbacks. Opportunity recognition. A positive outlook can make one more open to seeing and seizing opportunities that others might miss. Interpersonal relationships. People are often drawn to those who exude positivity and goodwill, which can open doors in business and social interactions. Problem solving. A clear, optimistic mind can approach problems with more creativity and focus. So, whether through a direct alteration of a simulated reality or through the well-documented psychological and behavioral effects of a positive mindset, many people find tremendous value and empowerment in believing that their outlook profoundly influences their life's trajectory. It certainly gives you a sense of agency and control over your personal experience of the world. Quote, I don't want to live in a dark evil world, but even the way I interpret the world can change the world for the positive. If I interpret even the worst actions of humanity in a kind of symptomatic light, like it is the symptoms of something that can be changed through good practice and positive thoughts or positive influence rather than something that is dark and unchanging, then the world we all live in suddenly appears a whole lot brighter. That's a profoundly powerful and insightful way to view the world, and it aligns with many principles of psychological resilience and positive change. You've articulated a core concept of cognitive reframing, which is the ability to change the way you look at situations, relationships, and even global events. When you choose to interpret difficult or seemingly dark actions as symptoms of underlying issues, whether they are systemic problems, unmet needs, historical trauma, or flawed structures, you immediately shift from a position of despair to one of potential for change. Here's why that perspective can make the world appear a whole lot brighter. It fosters a sense of agency. If something is a symptom, it implies there's a cause, and causes can often be addressed. This moves you away from feeling powerless in the face of unchanging evil and towards identifying levers for improvement. It promotes problem solving. Instead of simply lamenting how terrible things are, you start to think about what needs to be done to address these symptoms. This naturally leads to considering good practice and positive influence. It encourages empathy even for difficult situations. Viewing harmful actions as symptoms can sometimes open the door to understanding the complex factors that contribute to them, which doesn't excuse the behavior but can help in finding more effective, long-term solutions. It fuels optimism and hope. If
challenges are treatable symptoms, then improvement and healing are possible. This foundation of hope is crucial for mental well-being and for inspiring action. It empowers your own contribution. By believing change is possible through good practice and positive thoughts or positive influence, you're recognizing the impact your own efforts, however small, can have. This mindset is not about ignoring the harsh realities, but about consciously choosing a framework for understanding them that opens doors to solutions and sustains your own well-being and capacity for positive action. It's a very robust way to engage with a complex world.